fighting block. Enjoy. We got a few fighting games for you. So I'm going to send you over to StreamHatman.
You are live. Goodbye.
Alright. If you're wondering what's currently happening, I am just resetting because we had some audio issues, so I had to turn on the game in order to have the sound come up. But I'm Hatman, and this is going to be Solitary Fighter. As you may have noticed, this is not a very good game. Doesn't matter, we're not going to be here very long. Alright, so, oh no, we got beaten. Oh well. We don't know why it's called Solitary Fighter. They're not even alone in As Xylem the Aged, Violence Fight. They're not even alone. They all have managers. So, anyway, this is the title. This is pretty much the English. We've seen this, so let's go right ahead. Time will start as soon as I pick the character, which is, I believe, Lick Joe. So, Lick Joe is this guy right here. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, time should be starting now, or as soon as I picked it. So this game, it's a game that's based on various things, such as a different plane. So the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to punch him through the wall. Why? Because the AI doesn't seem to actually doesn't seem to be able to handle such reckless behavior. Yep, Lick Joe. That's his name. He also has a very interesting bio in that he is a former professional wrestler who got his license revoked for killing 13 wrestlers while playing. He has tremendous strength, but he is not very fast. That's his bio. He is a native of Ardmore, Oklahoma, and loves to dress in brown. So that's the first fight done. Yeah. The fun fact about this game, all the fights are all in order. There's no randomness to them at all, with the exception of one thing in round 3, but I'll talk about that when I get there. So we're going to be changing tactics here. While the push and or punch, because that changes depending on when you press it. Here we're going to be relying on drop kicks. They got more length, and the main advantage of the punches, which is vertical coverage, does not carry very well to these 2D stages. So yeah, we have successfully scored a point over. Go on, kid. We're going to be seeing that in a couple of minutes, or rather maybe an hour, in Mystic Quest. So yeah, if you're wondering why this game was picked to start off, that's probably why. Oh yeah, the onomatopoeia in this game are absolutely wonderful, like Bogon. And the amount of O's are totally random. You can have as much O's as you possibly can out of... But yeah, you can see what happens if I try to go for punches instead of the drop kick. So yeah. So we have successfully scored a point over. Now we need to go on to a bonus round, where Lick Joe is going to teach every single person here how to take care of a bear. When you're stuck inside a cage and you don't have any sort of weapon, you drop kick the bear. Obviously, that's the first thing you do. You just go into the air and you drop kick the bear. Unfortunately, I have to bully the bear. That is, and bear has been successfully bullied, but he doesn't realize it yet. It takes a little bit of time. Ah, there we go. Please, yeah, aim at champion by defeating bear. Please select with joystick and button, punch or kick. This technically makes your punches stronger, and we went for the punch because of the setup, even though we're going to be using drop kick a lot. But yeah, the setup being too good, it's going to be punch is the best option here. And here we were lucky on the RNG, because round 3, for some unexplainable reason, has stage RNG. I'm just going to drop kick to avoid that. And it's at round 3 that what you would normally expect from an arcade game, aka extremely atrocious difficulty, that's when that starts kicking in. Normally, Lee Chen does not do this much damage. There we go. That solves problems. Something I haven't done, but I may do in the next stage, is pick up one of these crates and toss it at the enemy, but yeah. So, I got the good RNG because this stage is a lot larger than the other stage you could normally get, which is the rooftop. The rooftop has much less space to maneuver, making it so it's extremely difficult to actually put yourself over or under the enemy, making it difficult to, No, I wouldn't beat up a car, but I would beat up a bear, apparently. And trust me, this is not the only time I'm going to beat up a poor defenseless animal. That is an easy Lee Chen fight. That is in practice, it never went that well. So I'm pretty happy about this. So up next, well, we've defeated the normal 3 characters in the game. We're now moving on to the bosses of Violence Fight that are coming back. Ron Max, gatekeeper of the run, he pretty much... Okay, that's bad. Yeah. Okay, I'm probably gonna drop the round here. Oh no. Okay, I may be able to. Why does Morgan from Darkstalkers keeps trying to come from behind me and stab me with a knife? Because this game, it's pretty much like the crowd interferes to make it look like it's a unsanctioned, no rules, no holds barred event. And here he starts doing the headbutts. You don't want him doing the headbutts because there's not a lot you can actually do about that. Uh-oh. Oh, he didn't actually combo. Okay, so we got away with murder there. So I'm going to be very, very happy because normally he tries to actually attack you when you go down, which is a combo, even though there's no combos in this game. This is a very well-made game. Alright. The strategy for Ron Max with Lick Joe is to kick him as he's... Or if he tries to go for that... If he's... Oh, I may drop the round here. Okay. Alright. We have... Yeah, that headbutt is super powerful. It does a ton of damage, covers a lot, and more importantly, it's extremely hard to actually hit. Interestingly enough, Lick Joe does have the ability to hit him out of it with a dropkick, but that didn't happen this time. Alright. Yeah, Taito are very good devs. They've made they made Bubble Bobble, they made Puzzle Bobble, they made Darius, they made all sorts of great games, such as the Ninja Warriors. I think they also made Raymaze. I'd have to ask I'm pretty sure they made. Okay, this is why we picked Punch. Because when we get into the corner like that, we can actually do some AI manipulation. And of course, I try to explain it and lose the manipulation because, you know, this is a marathon and nothing can go right. If they go face down like this, you walk up to their head, they stand up, they walk back and don't attack. And you can repeat that forever and ever by simply mashing on the special punch attack. Yeah. Water Train, and notice there was actually a crowd watching the fight. I don't know how that works. Up next is, well, we're going to fight a Tiger. Tiger is slightly less defenseless. As you can see, I can't dropkick the Tiger unless it actually moves. If it doesn't move, I have to put myself vulnerable. Here we go. And dropkick the Tiger in midair, because that's how you get rid of Tigers. Done. It is the sequel to Violence Fight Glitchless. For some reason. They made one. And yeah, the Tiger has now been defeated. We will weep for the Tiger, but we're coming up on the last battle. The last battle is Tony 1. He is your standard overpowered fighting game boss. Yes, he did the Chun-Li kicks, just so you know. For some reason he does that. You can do them if you're playing as him, but they're not good. So, yeah. Now we have somebody trying to stab me. the worst. Alright. This is not working out very well. Alright, she's gone, but somebody's going to replace her for in a little while. If I can just... Okay, alright. If I can get him... Oh, no. And the problem why he's really a pain is, well, he does a ton of damage. Alright, we dropped around there. He wishes he was Mr. T. But considering the game happens in, what, the 50s, I think? He wishes he was Mr. T because he's a time traveler, went to the future, saw that Mr. T existed, and figured, I need to be that guy. So, at least that's my headcanon. Don't... Alright, so he beat up his own help, which is, you know... That's very good for me, but not very good for him, because the biggest threat in this fight is not so much his damage, because, even though it is a problem, as you can see, but rather... Oh no. Rip the 1cc, rip the fight. Oh well. This is unfortunately something that can happen in running this game. This, oh well. I'm gonna have to put another credit in. But yeah, normally it's possible to just one credit that thing, but yeah. My fight money. It's unfortunate. But yeah. Normally the manipulation, you just go down here. You manage to actually get him here. Yeah, I can't feel too bad for Lake Joe either, quite frankly. He beat up a defenseless bear and tiger, so he deserves it. Okay. Whoops. This went a lot better in practice, I can say that. Well. That is an unfortunate, matter, especially when you're going for stuff like pick the character, because Lake Joe is not the best character to finish the game with. I can tell you that much. I put up a guide, like there's some stuff... Okay, he's still coming towards me. The idea with this run is to essentially have them walk back and try essentially to... Oh no. To just be in places where they can't hit you. Or that you're going to hit them... Yeah. It's this game. I mean, the hitboxes are completely ridiculous. Dropkick is probably the best option. In most occasions, the problem is it's very, very slow because of the recovery, so that's why I go for... Alright. Have to go with dropkick there. Man, he is not friendly today. So see, this is there's a glitch in the game where they just forget to attack you at one point, and that's what you're essentially banking on. Like this. There we go. You get, of course, he managed to break out of the manipulation at the very last hit, and we're done. But it's not time yet. There is still one more input to do, and that's to dismiss the winning screen. Don't. It's just the way I time it. Time. This is probably not a great... So, we now learned that again is a verb. Our body is the tires. And we are a fighter who can live in fighting only. And anyhow, it's better for us to take a rest while thinking about a new fighting, which will occur someday. And that someday is up next. Because we're having... I think it's Street of Rage 2 and... Fatal Fury 2 with the same runner, and they're much better games than this. So, yep. And that was Solitary Fighter. Unfortunately, I don't have time for that. But if you're interested in this game, I have a guide on speedrun.com if you really want to pick it up for some reason. I need to update it, but yeah, GC Hammer. And with that, I'll hand it off to High Spirits.
Thank you very much, StreamHatman.